Hi, welcome back to 5 Minute Mark. Today I'll be recapping the movie Walled In, a thriller film in just 5 minutes. Watch out, spoilers ahead. The story begins with a chilling scene of a little girl trapped between concrete walls as wet cement pours in, burying her alive. 15 years later, we meet Sam, a young engineer fresh out of college with big ambitions. At her graduation party, her father, who owns a demolition company, surprises her with a huge responsibility: overseeing the demolition of a massive, isolated apartment complex. If she succeeds, she'll become his business partner. The strange structure was designed by eccentric architect Joseph Malastrasa, obsessed with Egyptian traditions and symbolism. Upon arriving, Sam meets Mary, the caretaker, and her quiet, awkward son Jimmy, who warns her to avoid the eighth floor in the roof. As she settles in, she notices a door labeled Julie's, the same name as the girl from the opening. Later, Mary explains that only four residents remain: herself, Jimmy, and two stubborn tenants who refuse to leave. The next day, Sam inspects the structure, mapping its weak points and calculating where TNT must be placed. Curious, she visits a local market and researches the building's past, uncovering chilling news from 1993. 16 residents had vanished, later found sealed in the walls, even the architect Malastrata among them. A construction worker was blamed but later cleared, leaving the mystery unsolved. Back at the complex, one angry tenant suddenly attacks Sam with an axe over the demolition. That night, Jimmy sneaks her to the forbidden eighth floor, showing the wall where Malastrasa's body was supposedly found. He reveals that Julie, the girl from the opening, was among the victims, along with his own father. As the lights cut out, Sam injures her leg, and while Jimmy tends to her wound, he awkwardly tries to touch her. She rejects him, leaving tension between them. That night, Sam notices her bathroom mirror trembling, and when she pulls it back, blood seeps from a hidden crack. Suddenly, she's dragged into rising cement, suffocating, before jolting awake from a nightmare. Restless, she wanders until her boyfriend Peter arrives to surprise her, and she clings to his presence. Together, they sneak to the forbidden eighth floor, discovering a hidden chamber with peepholes used to spy on tenants. Horrified, Sam realizes Jimmy has been watching her bathe. Confronted, he flees in shame, and Peter urges her to leave soon. The next day, Jimmy apologizes and gives her Malastrasa's journal, filled with obsessive details about the building. Convinced a hidden space exists, Sam watches as Jimmy climbs to the roof but never returns. Searching, she and Peter find a vertical shaft echoing with Jimmy's cries. Peter lowers Sam on a rope, but he's killed by a metal spike, and she plunges into the depths. To her shock, she finds Malastrasa alive, imprisoned for years. He plays a recording of Jimmy faking cries for help, revealing it was all a trap. Jimmy soon lowers a letter saying he'll keep Sam trapped until she loves him. To cover his tracks, he mails her demolition report to her father and sinks her car in a lake, making it look like she vanished with Peter. In captivity, Sam learns the truth from Malastrasa. He orchestrated the 1993 murders, burying people alive to strengthen his buildings, inspired by Egyptian rituals. Among the victims was Mary's husband, and in revenge, she secretly imprisoned Malastrasa, tricking authorities into thinking he was dead. Later, Jimmy sends down a tape ordering Sam and Malastrasa to dance. The architect warns that obeying keeps Jimmy calm, while defiance invites cruelty. Sam reluctantly dances, but when Jimmy demands a kiss, she refuses, until Malastrasa forces it. Furious, Jimmy interrupts, sending food, water, and a radio to maintain control. That night, Sam spots Mary above the shaft and begs for help, but Mary coldly refuses, fearing the truth would expose her role in trapping Malastrasa and leave Jimmy alone. Meanwhile, Sam's father and his crew prepare explosives after receiving her report, unaware of her plight. As detonation nears, Malastrasa builds a tomb of cement pipes, convinced the building will last only if another life is given. He begs Sam to kill him, and after painful hesitation, she agrees. He thanks her as cement flows in, sealing him forever. Above, Mary comforts Jimmy, but as the countdown begins, he panics, screaming Sam's name and rushing to stop the blast. Her father halts the demolition just in time, rescuing Sam, who is taken away weak but alive. Mary, however, is arrested for her role in Malestrase's imprisonment. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this recap, leave a like and subscribe for more 5-minute movie breakdowns. I'll see you in the next one.